Yo, what's up everybody? It's Pennybear 2005 or Myles here, and okay. I shouldn't have did it that loud. Last time we was on the Danganronpa video, we did the investigation. Now we're about to go into the trial. It is 9:40. I'm gonna tell you the time at the end of this video, how long this shit was. This is at 9:40 in the morning, so there's light out. Yes. Have I slept? No, because I was recording me and Mike playing some Madden and it didn't go so well. Anyway, we're gonna get into this video. Hopefully y'all enjoy. We're gonna find out who killed Sakura. My guesses don't have any. Last you saw in the last video, all my shit just went out the window when the bottle was in a different place. Anyway, let's just get into it. Class trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who
Okay, we've already seen this part.
Everyone be now then. Where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
She's confident.
Idiot.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone, no way!
Okay.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she really must have some reason for believing that. Ah, hell. We're already getting into this. Last time I did this, I was having some issues.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Oh, fuck.
What reason do you have for saying so?
How do you... Oh my god. I keep on forgetting the controls.
You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low
Oh, okay, here we go.
Yet.
I'm sorry. I always fuck up the controls right at the beginning.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Fuck!
That's
God damn it. That was it right there. I forgot how to slow down time. How do you slow down shit?
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Oh my god!
That's about as
Hold
low
on.
as you all had.
Oh, okay, here we go. Nice, cool.
You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Yes! No, that's wrong. Damn, bro, that took too long.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
true.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. That's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Golly. Does that mean one of them did it? I feel like that's too easy. Make the argument. Footprints in the powder, status of Sakura's body, and pocket trash. Okay.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Oh, that's cap. Hold up.
Yeah, same here.
Pocket.
I never saw her.
Oh, that's cap. Hold up. That's cap.
There's no way none of you went.
Yeah, same here.
No.
Bro, you thought I forgot that pocket trash? Get out your damn mind.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Yes, he did.
It was white with red polka dots.
True.
What's that got to do with anything?
What you think? What you think? You're sweating bullets over there. What do you think?
Red gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
She love monopolizing food, don't she?
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Let him speak, Aoi. Come on.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
True.
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what? Hiro said, but oh fuck, it's my fault. But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten that candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason for that is, Sakura got the candy. Oh, when Sakura got the candy,
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was,
Triple dot.
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
She's dead, of course we're gonna have a problem with it.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
Yeah,
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
you're acting hella sus.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Shining mess? Huh? What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood.
This dumbass meant dying.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
You gotta be.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Why are you so happy about that?
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Shivering in your fucking boots.
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on.
Exactly.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Oh, just so y'all know, update. Me and Kyoko, we doing alright now. Like, you know, me and, you know, yeah, I don't know which way she'll be, so, but.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf. Yeah.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
Is that so?
I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Nope.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't. You never make fucking sense. No, there's an obvious problem with what Hiro said before. I love that music. That shit fire. I don't give a fuck.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Huh?
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh fuck! No, not that. I didn't
I
want
can
that.
tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation.
Oh my
found the
god!
magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Oh my
When
god!
I
Fuck!
It was only after the investigation had begun.
Huh? Alright, let me slow down, let me slow down, let me slow down.
Tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw.
Okay, okay. I stole that. That might be it.
Body was discovered.
Let's go!
No, that's wrong.
Bitch! Stupid bitch!
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
My fault!
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Yeah.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Huh?
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
They said Vienna sausage. I used to eat those when I was little. The like hot ones. I was broke.
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
It sucks being broke.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
I definitely know it's Captain. Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. You know, I don't... Unless we see her finger. I want to see her fingers. Oh no.
Can't hear you, can't hear you.
I thought I was on good pace. Was I fucking up? Like, whatever.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is
What the fuck?
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Conspiracy. The end is nigh.
Oh man. I'm doing it at a good pace too. Like I'm not fucking up.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30%
Oh
right.
fuck.
The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Oh fuck. Oh.
The end is nigh. Show me
What?
the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
What?
Show me the proof. Hear you, can't hear you. Show me the proof.
I'm doing everything fucking right. I don't understand.
I refuse to give up yet.
I'm getting fucking mad right now. I'm getting fucking mad.
The end is nigh.
Okay, I'm going back in. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is the one thing that I do not look forward to whenever I record this part. Because it takes so fucking long and it's ridiculously stupid. Am I doing it wrong or something? Yo, deadass, if I don't get it right in this next one, right fucking here, I'm gonna stop the recording until I finish this shit and then I'll start it back up. Because I'm not about to waste all this fucking footage. This shit takes too long and it's pissing me off. I'm gonna look at the help, because obviously I'm not doing it fucking right. Alright, yep, I'll see y'all in just a second. See y'all in just a second. Man, fuck. I deadass just finished it.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
If y'all knew how long that shit took me, bro. It kept on going into the negative when I was doing right, man. Ooh. But I finished it. It's behind me. Let's move on.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
So what?
Then, who did write it?
Thought that was that a fucking spider?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
What? You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help you, it might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her
Dude,
head.
he smashed the fuck out of that bottle. Look at his face, man. But when she said end everything, now it seems like she was talking about herself. Did she kill herself?
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Okay, let me just... Bro, my mind... Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
That's easy.
It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
I mean, if you burn somebody and boil them, like they're probably gonna be dead.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
That better not be the end, because I damn sure spent like about 20 minutes on that mini game.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
Tina, relax. God damn.
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did not... Fuck me. So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? Why the magazine was hidden?
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
So Toko was there. Someone who wouldn't like what had been written, and the only choice is Toko.
I got it!
She's the only one that would have moved it.
It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written
Exactly.
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
on? No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
Really?
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. I probably read that sentence all wrong. Alright, golly, that's a lot.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really
Okay.
is the killer.
So, I'm assuming the just hit it once is what it
I
was.
didn't want to, but just once.
Woo!
No, it's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Because somebody else hit her, dumbass.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Dude, what the fuck? Roll, bitch!
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
Okay.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can't do math.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The spacing? Or no? Oh, the pieces. Fuck me. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like is starting to become clearer. That connection must be. Oh my god, why couldn't I just fucking answer? Oh my god, they're gonna make me do Hangman's Gambit. Merry bastard! Oh, damn. Bro, let me tell y'all something. My dumbass was looking for a T. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty fucking dumb, I know. I always spell peace
Now
wrong.
I understand.
Oh, what? Sometimes, sometimes words are hard.
That's it. The chess pieces.
I cannot believe I tried to spell chess like C-H-E-S-T. I was like, bro, where's the fucking T at?
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Stupid.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of
How
them.
do you remember those?
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you?
Damn.
Then let me explain.
Alright.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and...
Damn, I skipped.
What was left
She meant-
intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
She was gonna say pawn.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene. Well, one apparently went
Well,
missing.
some pieces were at the crime scene because it was heavier.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, Shogi is way
Shut your
better.
dumbass up.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean.
This dumbass said, yeah.
So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the missing bottle it was broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
Ow.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single bottle, it was the, this shit right here.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
Hurt my hand.
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the
I think
scene
I
of
just
the
bruised my
crime.
fucking wrist.
But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used Sakura's second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
True.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
You gotta admit when you're wrong a lot, and I'm sure.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that
I'm
with
saying.
us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Yeah, okay.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come with this.
No, I usually get mad at Togami, but you know what? He deserved that one.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Oh, the locker! I got this one hair on my my mustache, or my little, little mustache, that like sticks up. I hate it.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Shut up, Poe. No, it's not ridiculous at all. There's definitely proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. A new element has been added to the bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more?
Nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No!
Damn! Everything was a fucking miss. I never want to see bullet time battles ever again. Never again. I never want to see this shit ever. This shit is the worst fucking minigame ever.
It's a lie! That's enough!
Bitch!
Prove it.
Fuck you!
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Give me these. Alright, Myles, get out of your feelings.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah, you did it.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Damn!
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura! No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
probably did kill her.
What the fuck?
Straight up again?
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Oh, my knee.
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Did y'all hear that? That was my fucking knee.
Talk. Now.
Damn, what is she, a fucking dog?
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
Shit, I'd smack the fuck out of her too if I saw that shit in my fucking face.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her? You mean... Oh shit.
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wonder. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible.
Wait a minute, how the fuck did she hit her from behind if she was in front of her? Huh? Wait, what? How the fuck did she hit her from behind? Did she got down?
No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Damn.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on! That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre! So that's good!
So that's good. Keep talking like that and he is gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the boat.
I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
You're not the smartest motherfucker in the room, okay? You might be the richest motherfucker, but damn, bro.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is...
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
No, sir. It's the goddamn status of her body. Goddamn, she was sitting on the damn chair.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
What he said.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Owie? I'm getting kind of sussy right now.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
And that has to be... Oh, the evidence that proves she was attacked in front of the magazine shelf. That was the, this shit right here.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Roar.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Nope.
So she just hid in there? Till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Nah.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
Because it was open.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker was because I was in the locker. I saw it for myself. Yeah.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very
No,
much.
wait.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Can we really be missing something so important? Another explanation.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was
Oh,
it?
fuck.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Alright. Fuck.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other what killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Huh? Thank you. Woo! We're back, baby. I'm gonna be real with you. I did not know. I just kind of...
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yeah, that's
I
gross.
think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Mhm.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, Maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
Huh?
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yep, I kind of figured that.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Yeah.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
How is it not?
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Because she didn't die from the fucking hits to the head. The only thing that could have killed her is the poison.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Shut up, bitch.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Oh, it's called reagents? I was in the last episode, I was calling it reagents. Reagents. I'm fucking dumb.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
C-section?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Togami just showed us, I'm sure where he got it. He got it from section A.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Yep.
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Togami put the bottle of poison to his lips and
Master!
we were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is just stand there and watch. I'm assuming that it's not poison, otherwise he would not have done that shit. But as if it was the most natural thing in the world, Togami was as calm as ever. Yeah, he wouldn't do that shit.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
That's what you're worried about?
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein.
Yeah, figured.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Togami and scraped out a bit of content with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely the poison must have been in, could it be, Hangman's Gambit. Okay, damn. Protein
Now I
drink.
understand.
Yay.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Oh. Protein drink. Yes, sir.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
Yes, sir.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
Yup.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
So who gave her it?
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff is good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Ooh, yeah, that is true.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
Alright, bro, you was on to something. Now you just sounded dumb as hell.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The evidence that shows who switched them has to be... Huh? Is this? No? Alright, cool. Fuck me, I guess. Thank you! Woo!
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
What?
The footprints. They're mine.
Yo, no way! No way! Owie! You sneaky bitch! Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that to Sakura? Why did you... Come on! I liked you! I thought you was friends with her! Man, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, bruh. It'd be your own people. That's fucked up. It'd be your own people, bro. She really, why? Why would she do, what did she gain from that? Maybe she was really mad. Triple dot.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
What the fuck?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
No way.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, son. The only people here are Makoto and Hina.
I got it!
Maybe Leon, too.
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
These damn! These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? No. Okay, well, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Just Hina. Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
That is true. She has been pressing a lot of people. But why would she kill her? Owie!
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Say something, man. Come on. Hina
Is it true?
Oh, fuck. I forgot that I don't have to read it.
Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it!
Have y'all ever played Ace? If y'all ever played Ace Attorney, damn, never mind. Fuck it.
I'm not convinced.
That shit just pissed me off that I stuttered.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
It's not wrong.
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Sad but true.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
Unless it's my kid. Fuck that. I got him. If I had a child, obviously, I mean, I'm pretty sure any parent would do that though. I'm not a parent though. There you go.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well,
Wait, are you? Huh? Wait. Triple. No fucking way. So she didn't kill her?
that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
This game. What the fuck is wrong with this game? What the fuck is wrong with this game? I thought she was the killer. Well, we don't know yet, but this game, man, this game is so weird.
And if I do?
Hold up.
Impossible.
How do you?
She switched out the...
Oh my god. Window on, off, auto mode. I did not mean to hit that shit. Bro, I accidentally fucking dropped my controller.
Mixtures, she's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Okay, so what she said, Kyoko said after she was like, or actually, can I go back to the transcript? Hold up, how do you go to R1? Open, what the fuck is that? Okay, here it is. Okay, we're gonna go back to it. Okay. She says, obviously, Aoi says, doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, I have to tell you everything. Then Kyoko's like, no, it doesn't, but the fact that you won't tell us concerns me. Then he says, surely you're not. Do you honestly think that Hina actually didn't kill her? And then Kyoka says, and if I do, then he hits you with the impossible, you know. She switched out the mixture, she's the culprit. They're not the only one. There's no way you can doubt this. I'm sorry about that, I fucked up, that was my fault. I accidentally dropped my fucking controller while I was trying to switch. I was trying to like switch my camera and shit like that, and I fucked up. My fault.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was...
Mmm.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Damn. Triple dot.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Oh, now Togami is sweating. Oh, shit.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Are you gonna... Is the game gonna tell me that Togami killed him? I'm sorry, killed her?
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
Bro, are you trying to figure out what the fuck she's trying to say too, man? I don't either. I don't know what she's trying to say.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
If that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Togami, relax. How long? Till we can figure it out. Until I uncovered the full truth of this case. What you mean we? As a unit? Man, you a bitch, Jojo Siwa.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
I'm
And
assuming.
you spilled some of the
Oh.
powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took
Oh, hold up. No, that might be footprints. That might be
and left
footprints.
the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Sorry, I talked over it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
Alright.
Filled with the protein powder back in section.
Huh?
Put the bottle filled with the protein powder.
What the fuck?
I moved from section C.
Thank you! Damn! I ain't got no health. Do you see that? Hold on a second. I'll show it. I'll show it in just a second.
You said you went to get the poison from section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Never mind. You can't see it. But I had a sliver of health.
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein.
C-section.
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint. Ooh.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to section A. So you never went to section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved section A.
well, you see...
Triple that.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Kogami, don't tell me you killed her.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
Togami, did you do it?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Piece of glass? Huh?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
How the fuck do I... Never mind, I'm gonna explain it just because of that.
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of light blue glass Kyoka found in the bottle of poison was from the rec room window?
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was the bottle of poison? Wait, where was it? The bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window. According to what Hina told us, Section A?
I got it!
Section A, okay, yeah, cool.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked.
So, Hina moved it to Section A? But when was... Huh?
There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh, now you can't keep up.
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Dude, he is falling apart.
How can you know what I don't know?
Because there's people smarter than you, bitch. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. Bro, I'm kind of glad this is happening because it's kind of putting him in his fucking place. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was open. Because he's always think he's smarter than everybody. Cool dude, but he's kind of a dick a lot of the time. Not even some of the time, a lot of the time. Alright, I gotta get this right, because I only have like one life.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before the rec room was unlocked!
Ooh.
It had to be!
It was in there before the rec room.
Ooh! Bitch!
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course! It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
Okay, let me clarify. Togami, don't ever yell at Makoto like that. Just because you don't know what's going on does not mean you need to get all aggressive.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
A little bit.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Wait. So the poison was in the room the whole time. But when they opened it, it got switched. So the protein... I'm confusing myself. Triple that.
That's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
Okay, so that is true. Okay, so the poison was in there the whole time, and Sakura was the only one in there? Unless Toko and Hiro were...
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein candy.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
Whoa.
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
You see that? You see how he said, please? Put him in his place. That's my type of...
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
I'm so glad me and Kyoko made up, like... I don't know which side she's on, so... You know what? She can get double kissed.
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room had to have been Hina. Or no, Sakura.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying!
So them fat ass footprints are Sakura's?
Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. I have to get Hina to admit that. Sorry, I almost burped. Why?
You're a liar! I hate
Oh my god! That shit sped the fuck up, and I was not ready for that shit. No, I'm gonna say no after I've gotten this fucking far into the game. Man, I'm so sick of this bullet bullshit.
wrong!
Yeah, I fucked it. Yeah, I'm fucking this up. This is all my fault. And it's not even me. It's fuck.
You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
No, fuck! Fuck! Damn it! Can I do the final shot? Please, don't make me redo it. Please don't make me redo it. Oh my god. I fucking hate this shit.
You're a liar!
God damn! Woo! Okay.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
Fuck it.
Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison? Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Okay.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
I hate bullet time battle. I hate it. I fucking hate it.
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Why didn't it say yellow powder on the fucking foot?
Wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, What else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait.
You're so goddamn
What
vague.
was that powder doing on Ober's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Why are you trying to take the blame for this so fucking hard? The one that killed Sakura, the connection between Sakura and the poison. I don't want to explain it. This big buff motherfucker right here.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
It's fucked up that she had to die, or she killed herself. Suicide is not the answer.
The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. I got it!
Damn.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Oh.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door, because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Oh, yeah, that is kind of weird. Why would she worry about them when that's supposed to be her best friend? On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone. Ooh, ogre. Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed. I see.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Facts. Triple up.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
Don't make me do another bullet time shit. Okay, Owie? You gonna have to take this. You didn't fucking kill her. And if you make me do another one, I can't say that.
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Nah, fuck that. If she motherfucking makes me do another bullet time battle, I'm gonna punch her in her fucking forehead. I never hit a woman in real life though. It's a good thing this is a cartoon. Or not a cartoon, it's a video game. They're drawn up characters, alright? Damn. I would much rather do this shit than any bullet time battle shit. Okay, so this one I'm assuming goes here. Maybe this? Okay, so it's that one. Okay. Wrote that. That. Get that. Oh, no, it was this. And then that would have been... Okay. Yeah, because that looked that was the exact same picture. Okay, so I had originally put that on the heroes, but this right here is showing I'm assuming that's the queen, so I switched it. This, I'm assuming that, yeah, that's the poison, so she pocketed it. This? Alright. I think I did it. Let's hope I did it.
The killer is you! This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Should I put this in auto?
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
I put it on auto. Nice.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Good God.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Bro, does it not look like this man Hiro showed up for like a casting couch interview or a tryout? Just me? Alright, cool.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear...
Nice. Bro, I've gotten so many of these right.
Out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Then again, they do give you hints now. I didn't realize they give you hints, so...
But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack.
Crazy.
When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence.
I still don't know how she hit her from behind.
She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
Bottoms up.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves. In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina.
Oh, that's a fire-ass thumbnail. I don't know if I can put that though. That might spoil it. Damn, that shit was clean. That shit is clean. Bro, put like a gray outline of it. Put like explicit content at the fucking corner right. Bro, that's heat. That's a heat-ass album.
That's the full truth of the case.
Yeah, stop crying.
Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because I got a big dick, bitch. Fuck you.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
Have some nuts about yourself, Makoto. You did that shit. Fuck Tagami at this point right now. Fuck him right now because you that motherfucker right up.
You still haven't realized?
Yeah, back me up.
We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Tell him. Period.
See? Didn't I tell you?
I'm never doing that again.
When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Damn. A, C. You know why I got a B? Because that funky ass fucking bullshit that I had to do. Still a higher grade than I ever I've had in college.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
Just do it.
Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Monokuma's fucked up. So you know how whoever commits the murder has to die, right? Sakura already killed herself, so like, is he gonna like take her body and just like beat the shit out of her again?
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna
Or is he gonna turn her into like, you know, if you ever done karate, they have, or like MMA or whatever, they have those like dummies. Is he gonna turn? That's so fucked up. Let me stop talking about it. But I'm trying to get into the mind of Monokuma, you know, he might do some fucked up shit. Bro, R.I.P. Sakura, man. That's not a way to go out. You should never try to kill yourself.
Okay.
I know people got demons, but you know, seek some help. You know, do all you can, man. That shit. I know it gets hard. Monica. Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence.
Okay, we're done here.
Did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? Let's see. There's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What do you
And
think?
yet why would you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. You crazy bitch. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't. Damn, alright, cool. I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all out with you? We have to atone for our sins. What sins? I ain't do shit. In this situation, everybody has sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious? You sound like Monokuma.
What is this?
Still don't understand. Well, let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands. She really went Thanos. Fine, I'll do it myself. I need to stop making jokes. That's fucked up. I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. I'm not making fun of her dying. I really need to stress that. I'm not making fun of her dying. Even though the jokes are aimed towards it, I'm not making fun of her. That's fucked up. It's fucked up. I don't know how many times I've clarified that, but it's fucked up. Don't make fun of somebody's suicide. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note. Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran after her and Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. Can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer from this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me.
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them. Bro, even if there was like 10 of them motherfuckers, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be able to take down her. Just look at her. Let me take this off. Now that I learned this, I'm going to use this a lot more. Look at that fucking behemoth. Look at that behemoth.
But...
Talk about what? Triple dot. Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you, that's cap.
Hina.
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Aw. Sakura. Damn. Fuck. I had a chill in my head, or my ear. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend. She was a friend to all of us. And yet.
Why?
And yet. You trample all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Hina, you came. Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang in there. I'll be back. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. Damn. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in. Please open the door. Come on.
Why?
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 Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. You tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Man, this shit is emotional, man. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into that corner. We murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her from her regrets. But even that got found out. And in the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, you're not the one that's been recording for about 2.5 hours. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is
What
this?
did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion of what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? Huh? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura. No fucking way, Monokuma. You are a fucking bitch. You are a bitch. Look at you. You're a bitch. What? But Hina already.
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What then? You lied to me? I don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. Didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. You kind of fucking did. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? No. But fuck you. The case played out because you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. I almost read that so wrong. Woo! Hey, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene cut.
And
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna
I'm
do?
glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read you using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. Sorry, I read that wrong.
Hey,
But you know, have you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? I agree.
but hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes,
Okay,
indeed.
geez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Gorillas in suits. No, never mind. Okay, let me get to this. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of this dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I would not blame that on you. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
That's sad. I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I decided to do what the Mastermind has commanded. I will do what I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
The Mastermind demanded that I kill someone, and that someone will be me. Then my JoJo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I am willing to give up my life. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. That's fucked up, man.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
That's sad as hell.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't hate us? She didn't die hating us?
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible. Triple died.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plan, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have to distinguish myself. Distinguish myself, yeah. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I am so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Togami, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully, then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
Well, what are you gonna
But
do?
in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. That is not fair because you wrote the fucking suicide letter and twisted everything that she had said, making Hina want to do what she did. I'm not saying what Hina did was right. That shit was fucked up. You shouldn't, that's fucked up. But I can see why she did that because of that suicide note. That was terrible. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Nah. Unless we're blaming Hina for that, that shit, yeah, we can blame her for that, but other than that, no. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're the one. You're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to who need to work together, not talk together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else. That's why. What the hell? That's not how this is supposed to go. See, that's the thing about what Togami didn't understand. Do you really think she would have been doing what he said if, he had her family and stuff like that? Put yourself in her situation. I'm pretty sure 99% of people would do the same shit. I would. I mean, that's your family. Your family comes first. I mean, even if it's not your family, some people may not have, family. Think of it as just like maybe your best friend, your wife, whatever. Anybody that you hold close to you, you're gonna do what Sakura did. But anyway, are you sure about that? The killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Ah, hell. Ah, lovely. Togami, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of this game. Which is why I'm bowing out of this. My guy. That's what I'm talking about. Let me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bow out of that bitch. I bid you adieu with your hoe ass. Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own life to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Okay, you're kind of doing it for the wrong reasons, but I'll still, you still have point. You still. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What is going on here? Now, I have only one thing to look forward to. And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Togami, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire everyone?
Hey.
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still going to be the one having the fun time.
What the
A
heck?
fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me
It's
to
the moment
punish
we-
you guys?
It's the moment y'all been waiting for. Punishment time. Please don't desecrate Sakura's body, bro. That is so fucked up. Please don't do what I think you're about to do. Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh, that would be fucked up!
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the Bear Times Wonder.
Listen up.
But I spend so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. Huh? Special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Huh? The fuck is he talking about? Oh shit! No way! So he knew about her? Excavator destroyed. Damn. God damn! Oh my god! Dude, this dude is mad. Fuck, man. Chihiro got bodied 2 times, man. That's fucked up. You fucking suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. Whew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say a post-workout grill, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all for the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at. Monica, you're fucked up.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
I'm
If it's
gonna
for,
do my best.
if it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my stomach, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend, motherfucker! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You're friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the fuck up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you like. Bottom line is, he got in my way, and it was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I
So you
thought.
finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. Oh, damn! I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you
You
thinking?
knew and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey.
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I have to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help, at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Hoo hoo hoo. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
Very.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that... Fuck. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. Especially Sayaka's. Fuck her. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're super sad. Like, just unreasonably upset. And fuck you for God damn it. Fuck you for killing Junko, bro. You're a fucking bitch for that. And when we get out of here, I'ma woo dance on your fucking body, you pussy.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there was still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Huh? Hoo hoo hoo. I do have your attention. Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on. I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. Damn! What? You can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh? That's the whole point, dumbass. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what, and that's seriously it. Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lie down and die? She'll fight you? Well, whatever, who cares what some dead musclehead has to say.
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, and maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Hoo hoo hoo. Think about that. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? What'd you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off? And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like this.
Yo!
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. But Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you can pose is absolutely no threat.
Not
I
possible.
would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Jordan. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer this I cannot suffer the existence of someone who has disturbed the romance between me and Master. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball? That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball. Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Please, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse, give and take me. What the fuck? Guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. And, well, that's just how it is now. For now. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms and before long, night snuck up on us. Ding dong, bing bong. Oh!
This
10 p.m.
class
Yeah, nighttime.
Okay then. So we
Yeah. Suck my dick, Monokuma. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen in such a deep sleep. Over. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I couldn't hear a voice. I could hear a voice. What? Keep wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from my deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. The fuck you want, Kyoko? Make that a screenshot, Myles. The fuck you want, Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
What you want, some dick? Have y'all ever seen that video of it's some black dude. I think he's like it's an older black dude, and he's like, "What you want, some dick?"
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked. Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. Of course? It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Only one reason for a girl to wake you up at 3 a.m. in the morning in the bed. Okay, okay, Kyoko, what you want? Hold up, Kyoko. What you want? What you want? Ah! It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favorite. Ah! What's your favorite?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? Ah! I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. Why the fuck is she so close to my face? Make that a thumbnail. Myles, fuck. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. So wait, we're gonna do it in the data center? Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Oh my god. Made into the after-hours. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Alright, eventually I would wind up at the data center, but when I arrived, Yoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me here. Is she maybe inside already? Put my hand on the door with a certain amount of force. Rattle, rattle. Didn't open. I tried again, but rattle, rattle. It must have been locked. What was it that Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor?
What's this?
Ahoy! Oh ho! I said ahoy. Oh, what are you doing here, mister? Gah! Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, you're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in here yet, right? But I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me shit I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Oh, are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko! You
too?
Now you too?
You guys?
Whatever. The two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. Don't talk to me like that. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Hey, Kyoko, we're gonna have to communicate. You can't be communicating to me like that. Okay. Yeah, go. Get out of here. Shoo. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So goodbye. What the hell? Hold on. Triple dot. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up and made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she showed up late and we leave without checking out a single thing? What was the point of all this? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Huh? What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering in my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Ooh!
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Ooh! So she...
Watch out for her.
Yikes, that's scary as hell. Yikes. That is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, here we go. Nothing on my screen again. Nice, cool. Nice. The end. Jesus. To be continued. You received an altar lock. Cool. Would you like to save? Absolutely. Alright, guys. So, we just finished the class trial. It's 12:40. Anyway, yeah, man, I didn't think Sakura, bro, that case was kind of up and down. I didn't know what the fuck was going on with, motherfucker dying, motherfucking Aoi trying to say that she did it. She didn't really do it. The two, Hiro and Toko, these motherfuckers thinking they killed her. I thought Togami at one point was the damn killer. And, bro, damn. That's tough. That's tough. But nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed the video. In the next episode, we will figure out who the fuck Kyoko was talking about. So, Mukuro Igodala. We'll figure out what the hell she was talking about right there. But anyway, yo, this is Panda Bear 3005. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.